Let's move on to the Miami Dolphins. 9-8, missed the playoffs. Obviously, fired their head coach Brian Flores. I'm giving them an F. No, you know what? Let me
I
take
mean, how
D,
can you not, bro? I mean, their
D
coach is
minus.
suing them.
I'll give them a D minus, Max, because they finished off the season great.
Yeah, I
You
feel
know,
like all that just gets erased when your coach sues you after you fire him.
yeah, it's tough.
I gave him an F just because of all the shit that's happening now. And I like if they didn't fire Flores, I would have given them like a D plus. Look, they have no answer at quarterback. Tua's not the guy. They have a defense that's good, but you just fired one of the best defensive minds in football.
Sheesh.
I don't know what this team's going to be. I know they hired Mike McDaniel. What's his name? McDaniel? No,
Mike
McDaniel.
McDaniel.
Is Mike McDaniel, right? Okay.
Yeah.
From the 49ers, who's biracial or whatever. He's so that's a great.
He's white. He's white to me.
That's going to help the lawsuit, I guess.
Yeah.
But they have a star. They drafted 2 stars in my mind: Jalen Phillips and Jalen Waddle. A lot of Jalen's lately. I don't know why, man. I'm getting a lot of Jalen's, but this team, man, all the good momentum, I feel like they just erased with all this shit. Like the players are mad that he got fired. Yeah. And I just feel like, yeah, you need a quarterback, obviously. Deshaun Watson. Well, he was most tied to Brian Flores. So what now? And they have the most cap in the league, so they could go out and make some splashes, but
yeah,
you can't go buy Deshaun Watson. You have to trade stuff for him. So if they get him, they're a player. But other than that, I don't think so.
I mean, it's tough, bro. Like, where do you go? To me, Tua is not the dude, okay? They messed up, and it's not the fact that they winded up failing the tank and Brian Flores winded up winning a game or winning more games than everyone expected. I think the big miss that the Dolphins had that no one ever talks about is they missed out on Herbert. That's who they missed out on.
And they said Flores wanted Herbert. They said Flores was a Herbert guy.
Everyone's saying that they messed up to get Joe Burrow. You still had a chance to get Justin Herbert. And they missed out on him. They went with Tua. Tua is not the dude, man. He has a noodle arm. He is not the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins going forward. And I think if he has any shot to prove me wrong, and you wrong, Max, and whoever doubts him in the NFL circles, it's Mike McDaniels. This is his last fucking chance because I think they're not going to get their hands on another quarterback. I don't think a quarterback wants to step foot in that organization right now as long as Stephen Ross is the owner.
Yeah, and your coach is suing the NFL.
Right.
If they're going to let Tua succeed, I got to get him an O-line. Maybe Teron Armstead, Brandon Scherf. You get both those guys, kind of rebuild the line because he's not the guy who's going to make off-schedule plays. Tua needs to be very on schedule. And maybe you'll get another receiver or you get maybe some guys on defense.
You need someone. Look, it's one of the two. You need linemen and you need someone to run the rock. They cannot run the ball.
Maybe
they
Leonard
had a
Fournette.
Lot of misses. Yeah, they had a lot of misses. They had a lot of misses on the offensive line. Like Austin Jackson is a bust from USC. Like he's flat out bad. So they need to draft some linemen or get some linemen from free agency, and they need to build the run game because that's what Mike McDaniels is. Everyone slobbers all over him in San Francisco because of the run game style and plays that he creates on the chalkboard, apparently. Okay? Because he wasn't the play caller for the 49ers.
I think he was the run game designer or the pass game designer?
No, he was the offensive coordinator, but everyone knew Kyle Shanahan called the plays.
Oh, yeah.
But
I feel like he
was really big. Yeah, he was really big in the game plan and the scheme of things.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm taking the player's word for, Deebo Samuel and a lot of the offensive linemen saying Mike McDaniels is a genius. Okay? But we'll see how much he's a genius if he turns around to a quarterback skills.
I really want Leonard Fournette to go here one just so he can hit the trifecta of Florida teams.
Hey, maybe Melvin Gordon.
Maybe. I like a guy who can play for every team in a state, especially if there's multiple teams. I like a Jacksonville Jaguar jersey Fournette, a Tampa jersey Fournette, and now a Dolphin Fournette. I think that'd just be really a good way to end this. To be probably the final stop in his career.